idea.
Can't you go any faster?
I can't go any faster. I have a dead body on my back for it.
Oh, watch the arm. Oh, we got it.
Rough Night, starring Scarlett Johansson, Jillian Bell, Zoe Kravitz, Elena Glazer, and Kate McKinnon. Rough Night is about these five girls that are out on their bachelorette party, and they hire a stripper, and they accidentally kill said stripper. And
Shenanigans ensue. It's been compared to, The Hangover and Weekend at Bernie's, and that's given it, in my opinion, way too much credit. I probably laughed at 10% of their jokes, like, overall. For me, it just felt, like, more awkward than hilarious. Like, I feel like they got and I kind of feel like this is happening a lot with a lot of comedies. They get star power, like Scarlett Johansson.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But they have people who are funny, but it's really hard to have that quick wit. And some actors are really, really good at it, and I think it's maybe making some writers lazy. Some, not all.
Thinking that they would pick up the slack.
They're like, oh, just ad-lib some shit, and that will be where the comedy is. And for me, that's kind of what it felt like, and they kind of didn't execute that very well. Obviously, the stripper dies, and shenanigans ensue of how to deal with that, like how they're dealing with it, and it felt like a little too serious for me.
I wasn't completely disappointed, but you're totally right that they just missed the mark. Mm-hmm. And there were moments where it was too serious, to where you almost thought, okay, is it that like WTF type of humor, or is it just like serious and we shouldn't be laughing right now?
Yeah, no, it was definitely meant to be like, what the fuck, but you're supposed to laugh really hard about how absurd it is, but I don't know what it is. The formula just didn't quite work. And another part of the movie that kind of felt insulting to me was the guys' side of it. They would go back to like the bachelor party that was happening with the guys, and
it was assuming the woman role, like the woman bachelorette party.
It was meant to be overly effeminate and funny. It was meant to be funny because of how like they were having a wine tasting and cheeses, and they were
trying to describe the wine and
acting like chicks, and I think it was meant to be funny.
Yeah.
But it kind of felt like condescending. It kind of felt like
patronizing.
Oh, girls would think this is really funny if a bunch of guys acted like chicks, I guess. Yeah. I don't know, but
I could see where they were going, and I feel they were going in the right direction, but they still just missed that point. Like, there are definitely times when, like, okay, that could have been funny if it was done differently. But I did have some laugh-out moments. Like, I definitely, I mean, I know that I enjoyed it a little bit more than you did. But, there really was a moment that got me out of the movie. I was definitely into it and laughed a little more. And the story took a turn that was unexpected. But I thought it was a good turn. I think they did the storyline pretty well. Maybe not the comedy side, but it was kind of nice to see Scarlett Johansson in a different role than those, like, tough, badass roles.
She's a badass all the time. Yeah. It's kind of nice to see her, like,
cut loose,
do a little bit of coke, smoke a little, drink a little. Yeah. It was kind of nice to see her relax a little bit.
I think it's a movie that if you're about to get married, or if one of your friends is getting married and you want to rent it, or even like spend a little money on it to buy it for like a little warm up before the bachelorette party. Other than that, I don't know. I'd give it 6. 6 too generous? 5. I give it a 5. It really was not all that bad.
The movie as a whole, I only got into it, it only struck me about like 10% of the time, so I'm going to only give it like a 1 out of 10.
As always, hit like and subscribe. If you haven't checked out Tony's review of The Mummy, click over there, check it out. Other than that, keep on lookout for more rad movies, rad games, rad stuff. Thanks for watching.
Oh, we got it. Oh, he's going to watch.
Sorry, that would have been really funny.